We will begin by doing a warm-up for the entire body. We will start by doing jumping jacks. Small arm circles are good for warming up your shoulder muscles. It's good to do these both forwards and backwards. Gradually make the arm circles larger, doing them both forwards and backwards as well. Swing your arms at a speed that is comfortable for you. Keep your arms loose and swing them over your head. Raise your shoulders towards your ears like you're saying, "I don't know." Slowly lower them back down. High knees. Bringing those knees up as high as you can. Lowering your feet, slow and controlled. Seat kicks. Alternate raising your heels up behind you. Bend at the knee so you are only moving your lower legs. Calf raises. Raise your heels off the ground by standing up on the front of your feet. Bring the heels back down to the ground in a slow and controlled manner. Wall sits. Have your back against the wall. Keep your feet in front of you about shoulder width apart. Sit down until your thighs are close to parallel to the ground. Hold that position for 30 seconds. Assisted squats. Hold onto something sturdy, like a chair or countertop. With feet shoulder width apart, sit down until your thighs are parallel with the ground or as far as comfortable. Avoid having your knees go past your toes by putting your body weight on your heels. If you want to challenge yourself more, try this advanced squat. The form is the same as with the assisted squat, but there is nothing to hold on to during this exercise. With your feet about shoulder width apart, sit down until your thighs are parallel with the ground or as far as comfortable. Wall push-ups. For this exercise, stand arm length from the wall. Your hands should be a little wider than shoulder width on the wall. Slowly lower your chest to the wall and push back up until arms are extended. Keep the rest of your body straight during this exercise. Have a competition with your friends to see who can move the wall the furthest. Knee push-ups. For this exercise, put your knees on a mat or towel. Place your hands on the ground a little wider than shoulder width apart. Slowly lower your chest to the ground. This should take 2 to 3 seconds. Then push yourself back up until your arms are extended. Make sure to keep your back straight. Leg in the air push-ups. This is a good exercise for adding an additional challenge. Put one knee on a mat or towel and have the other leg raised behind you. Place your hands on the ground a little wider than shoulder width apart. Slowly lower your chest to the ground. Then push yourself back up until your arms are extended. Alternate this exercise with each leg. Again, make sure to keep your back straight.
Regular push-ups. For this exercise, place your hand on the ground a little wider than shoulder width apart. Balance only on your toes and hands. Slowly lower your chest to the ground. Push yourself up until arms are fully extended. Make sure to keep your back straight.
Single leg balance. For this exercise, make sure to stand next to something sturdy, like a table or sofa. Lift one leg into the air and balance on the other leg for 3 sets of 30 seconds. Now, switch to the other leg and balance for 3 sets of 30 seconds. Heel to toe wall. For this exercise, make sure to stand next to a wall in case you lose balance. Start with feet shoulder width apart, then take one leg and place it in front of you so that the heel of that foot is touching the toes of the foot behind you.
Hi, my name is Padma Yanguri and I'm a checkout volunteer at Mercy. I'm currently an undergrad at the University of Georgia pursuing a psychology degree. I started working at Mercy about 1.5 years ago, and it has really impacted how I look at life today. My colleagues there are amazing and wonderful to work with, as they are students my own age and it gives us an opportunity to meet new people. As a checkout volunteer, we interact with patients by escorting them to prayer rooms and checking them out by giving them their medications and the doctor's instructions. On my first day there, like any volunteer, I was really nervous, but my checkout team leader helped me with the whole process and showed me around. It's been more than a year, and every other Thursday I look forward to meeting new patients and helping them get good health care. For me, I think Mercy is a wonderful place to make new friends, interact with other students and doctors, and it's a great learning experience for anyone. Ever since I was a little girl, I've always wanted to become a doctor and help people. But as I grew older, I realized that you can help people in many ways, not just by becoming a doctor. Mercy is a perfect example of this because it helps patients in many ways, from getting food stamps to finding jobs and getting free health care and medication. I've always wanted to help people in some way or the other, and Mercy is a great way to help these patients. I found out about Mercy through my roommate and decided to volunteer there to see if it was something that I would enjoy. When I first joined Mercy, I didn't know what Mercy was run mostly by volunteers, from the doctors to the nurses, pharmacists, checkout, liaisons, social services, prayer, and check-in. After working there, it really made me realize the importance of helping others, and I learned to be more responsible. I love interacting with the patients there, and most of them are so sweet and humble. I've had many memorable incidents of working with patients at Mercy, and there's this really sweet couple who always, after every doctor's visit, comes to us and thanks us for our time at Mercy. It just melts my heart because as a volunteer, I feel happy for impacting someone's life in a positive way. This couple that comes in together all the time are just so humble and nice that it makes my day just to see their name on the list. I love seeing them and talking to them every time they're at Mercy. These patients are going through so much, yet they are so thankful and thoughtful by letting us know that we're doing a great job. They are so patient while getting their medications, as it can sometimes take a while for their paperwork to get done. I really enjoy seeing all of you when I walk into Mercy. You guys are so positive and thankful for Mercy, which really makes us happy because it tells us that we are doing our job properly. I would like to thank all the patients for their patience, because sometimes we do things wrong, such as the scheduling of an appointment or not having the correct medication. But you guys are so polite and give us the time and space we need to fix our mistakes. All of you are such amazing human beings, and I really enjoy helping all of you out by working at Mercy, and each one of you has made some kind of impact on my life and the person I am today.
This is a cup and a half of self-rising flour mixed with a homemade seasoning that is basically kosher salt, garlic powder, and black pepper. Now, y'all are going to get this recipe, okay? If you don't feel like making your own seasoning, something I really like on all meat, have y'all tried this before? This is Cavender's Greek seasoning, and it does have a little sodium in it, but it has half the amount of sodium as salt. Okay, so this is really good on like pork chops, chicken. It's great to season vegetables and things like that. Okay, so all I'm doing is just dredging it in, this time self-rising flour with the homemade seasoning. All right, so we're just going to brown each side for 3 minutes. And if y'all notice, there is not enough oil in there to even say we're frying.